It happens to be that many of these same areas are filled with storage unit facilities, and they're conflicting with the goals that we have for mixed-use overlay district with storage units. On to the mobile homes is, we had a lengthy discussion tonight on 10% and reaching 10% and whether or not what percentage we have. And what we go by is, it's called subsidized housing inventory. The Department of Housing Community Development has that list, and mobile home units are not on that list. They are not counted towards our 10%. Really, I think we need to take a hard look at updating our bylaws, making them more modern. I think mobile homes are just becoming outdated.
So initially, the idea of a mobile home park to me is to provide affordable housing generally for aging populations. That ship has sailed. The latest mobile home park that we permitted in North Attleboro, and I think we have 7 or 8 of them. The houses are selling in the high 3s and low 4s, I believe, at this point, which to me is not an affordable home for an aging population. That they don't get taxed the same way that a $400,000 house would be taxed. So the economics aren't there for me. If we were still doing mobile homes the way they were, a $100,000 home for an aging population, I'm all for it. I say keep on doing them, but that's not what it is anymore. We allow our mobile homes in commercial areas. So what could happen, and what I'm surprised hasn't happened more, is all of our commercial could be gobbled up for mobile home parks currently. And if that happens, it counts against our affordable housing numbers. They are expensive homes. Again, they're not cheap anymore. It's advantageous right now to do housing, and we need to put a pause on it because we only have so much commercial land left. I think the first step is putting a pause on new, and it's important to note this is new mobile home parks. Existing mobile home parks will still be able to function. They'll still be able to put new houses on the lots that are there. They're not banned. It's just new mobile home parks won't be allowed. If you drive around anywhere, up or down Route 1 or other corridors, you'll notice about half of the buildings being built right now are storage units. It's a lot of our commercial land, and a lot of our land in general has already been developed. So we're stuck with only a handful of parcels left, and I don't think the highest and best use for the town's perspective is more storage units.
And just in terms of the mobile homes, not only does it not add to our affordable housing, it does work backwards. Because then we're adding housing that isn't affordable, which lowers our percentage.
Again, we try to promote mixed use, right? So it's hard to attract future investment when you have storage unit facilities. A prospective developer isn't going to want to buy a nearby commercial lot and add apartments and amenities and a bowling alley and a arcade right next to, in medical offices, right next to a storage unit facility.
They don't even have an employee on site, so it's not even like you're getting jobs from it. I want to say, like, in the 90s and early 2000s, we were one of the most built-up areas of Massachusetts. There's not a lot of land left, which is why I always laugh when people be like, oh, there's all these big projects going on. All you need is 100 acres of land. Well, show me 100 acres of developable land in North Attleboro. It doesn't exist because it's all been developed.
I have long thought that the mobile home park issue is exactly as you have stated. The storage units have become more of a issue recently because we didn't have that many. Then all of a sudden they seem to just sort of pop up everywhere. Okay, so I'll take a motion then to continue this hearing to Thursday, August 4th.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion, all is in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved, 5-0.